Guys, deluded. Mesut Ozil. Now he polarizes opinions numerous times. Some people he can do no wrong. Some people he can do no right. Like he's the first to be, him and Xhaka. Probably the first. Unfairly, they were the first to be dug out against Atletico Madrid. Whenever we lose him, Mustafi's crap to be fair at times, but even him at times, we know with every club there's man that just get to blame in it. So he can do no wrong. Some people want to protect him. They'll hide behind his stats and his recovery runs and all these wavy things. You man know I love Mesut Ozil. The cocoa bread to our patio. I was gassed when he signed a new deal. I think he's had a great season. I say the word great lightly because we haven't collectively as a team. I like him. He's up there for assists at the club. He hasn't scored as much as he has last season, but he's been there. Big games he's turned up. I mean, Atletico first leg, granted not this one, but if you go back over the season, I'm not going to get into it and actually look because I have. United away for one reference, Liverpool at home for another reference. He's been playing blinders. One thing I haven't got time for though is, again, I'm not getting at when man are injured. He's had a knee injury, he's had a back problem. They're legit problems. If man are injured, man are injured. But at times it feels like he's got some, and I'm picking my words lightly. It does feel like you have preferential treatment by Wenger. I know Wenger's stepping down, but it's like when I see this cold business, this ill business, especially last season when things weren't going to plan and people were just saying they have colds and stuff. Don't get me wrong, there was a time where Ozil, people were getting onto his back last season. I felt it was right to take him out the side, but he's 29 years of age. We're not the strongest in the Premier League. We're probably the furthest away since you've joined the club from competing for a Premier League title. So you ain't got time to waste. So by that, and you are clearly, because I see shouting at man. I see you all the time, even though people think he doesn't shout and stuff. You should be one of them that is the maddest and all really hungry to win stuff. And I think you are. People dig you out because you're not slapping your chest, but at times it does feel, one, you play within yourself at times where you could take the game up by the strap of its neck, where another manager might demand another level from Ozil beyond just 100% passing accuracy, the movement, and all the things Ozil does great. Because when you look at Kevin De Bruyne, when he coasts through games, it doesn't get spoken about. And when you're at a bigger team, you can coast like come on, let's be honest. If you're a world class player at Arsenal and you're a world class player at City, for example, you're able to coast. Alexis Sanchez, fair enough, he was at Barcelona and it's messy there, but when he was dropping poor games, I guarantee it was harder to pick up on certain things than when he was at Arsenal because of the spotlight that he's in, because he's a lesser team and he's the main man and all these things. So yeah, he's missed the last 4 Premier League matches, man. He ain't been here since Southampton, I believe. So before that, he was there all the time, to be fair. But he's missed the last Premier League appearances: Newcastle away, West Ham, Burnley, and I'm missing the next one off. But this season alone, he's missed United once. He's missed Burnley twice. He's missed West Ham. I think he's missed West Ham twice. But forgive me if I'm wrong. He's missed West Ham. He's missed West Brom. He's missed Bournemouth. He's missed Brighton. Brighton, I think he was injured, to be fair. Like, he was injured. But the rest, like, this cold business and this back strain and this back problem, especially in Wenger's last game of the season as well. I don't know why Henry weren't there either. You would have thought you soldiered it. Like I said, the back and the knee problems at times has been true, but it just feels like you're always ill, you always get into coast. We've heard rumours that he flew to Turkey ages ago and things like that without authorisation from the club. So it does feel like he's not bigger than the club, but he's like he gets to finesse the thing at times. So I love Ozil, man, but things like that need to stop, because when I'm seeing... We know we're old-fashioned. When I'm seeing your attacking creative counterparts, Eriksen's 9 times out of 10 playing every game. Kevin's playing 9 times out of 10. The same goes for all these attackers everywhere. Like I said, if man are not fit and man are not fit, like, I'm not saying to play man for no reason. If you're injured, you're injured. But it just feels like that. That's one thing I'd want to stop. Like Mesut Ozil, when it comes to playing football, he's amazing and there's nothing against him, and he's the best player at this club, and I love the man. But for me, it just feels at times he's ill one too many times, and another manager might not let these things slide. Like, I couldn't, not to gas Pep, but I couldn't see Pep running with this, and I couldn't see Bearman running with this. I ain't got nothing more to say, and there's nothing more to be said on that front. Guys, deluded. Get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. Thank you for watching. Of course, I'm out.